Good morning, sports fans. For those of you on the East Coast, Eastern Time Zone, the Central Time Zone, the Mountain Time Zones. Good evening, those of you on the Pacific Time Zones. Welcome to Sports Roundup on this Friday night, April 10th, early Saturday morning, April 11th, 2015. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start it off down at Yankee Stadium in New York City, where the Boston Red Sox, fresh out of taking 2 out of 3 from the Philadelphia Phillies, went up the Jersey Turnpike to take on the New York Yankees here in a classic Red Sox-Yankees battle here. And the Boston Red Sox get the scoring going in the top of the first on a Pablo Sandoval, single on a ground ball to center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury, and Dustin Pedroia scores, and Hanley Ramirez to third base. 1-0 favor of the Boston Red Sox here. And then, top of the sixth, Danny Nava singles on a ground ball to right fielder Chris Young, deflected by first baseman Mark Teixeira. Pablo Sandoval scores, and Mac Napoli scores, and it's 3-0 favor of the Boston Red Sox here. And it would stay that way until the bottom of the sixth. That's when Alex Rodriguez singles on a sharp ground ball to center fielder Mookie Betts. Gregor Pettit scores, and Brett Gardner second. 3-1 Red Sox at end. Brian McCann out of Sarkis fired to right field, Dan Nava, and Brett Gardner scores, and Alex Rodriguez third makes it 3-2 Red Sox, and it would stay that way until the bottom line. That's when Edwin Mujica was 1 out away from getting a save, but Chase Headley derailed the plans as he hits a home run on a fly ball to right field, and the game is started 3-3 apiece, and it became a chess match from the 10th to the 16th inning, and until the top of the 16th. That's when David Ortiz homers on a fly ball to right center field. First homer of the season, and it was 4-3 Red Sox. And David Ortiz thought he was a hero in this one, but not so fast in the bottom of the 16th as Mark Teixeira homers on a fly ball to left field, and it's tied at 4 apiece. And then in the top of the 18th, Pablo Sandoval singles on a line drive to center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury. Dustin Pedroia scores, and Hanley Ramirez out of third on the throw. Center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury to the third baseman Chase Headley, and Esmil Rogers pitching. It's 5-4 Red Sox. But then in the bottom of the 18th, the Yankees were retied at 5 on a Carl Beltran doubles on a line drive to left fielder Hanley Ramirez. John Ryan referee scores, and the game is started 5-5 apiece. And then in the top of the 19th, Mookie Betts on a sacrifice fly to center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury, and Zona Bogart scores. And it was 6-5 Red Sox, and the game would end on a double play as the Boston Red Sox win a heart-stopping 19-inning thrill at Yankee Stadium with a 6-5 win over the New York Yankees down at Yankee Stadium early this morning here as Stephen Wright got the win, and Esmil Rogers was settled on what loss. Later today, the Sox and the Yankees will square up again here. As Joe Kellyman for the Boston Red Sox here. Okay, other scores around the majors on this Friday night. Toronto Blue Jays over the Baltimore Orioles 12-5. Houston Astros over the Texas Rangers 5-1. Chicago Rockies over the Chicago Cubs 5-1. Detroit Tigers over the Cleveland Indians 8-4. Minnesota Twins shut out the Chicago White Sox 6-0 here. Philadelphia Phillies over the Washington Nationals 4-1. Cincinnati Reds over the St. Louis Cardinals 5-4. And a Sunshine State battle. Miami Marlins defeat the Tampa Bay Rays 10-9 in the final 10 innings here. Atlanta Braves over the New York Mets 5-3. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Milwaukee Brewers 6-2. And Arizona Diamondbacks edge at the Los Angeles Dodgers in 10 innings 4-3. Kansas City Royals over the Los Angeles Angels 4-2. Oakland Athletics pound out the Seattle Mariners 12-0. And San Diego Padres shut out the San Francisco Giants 1-0. How about them Red Sox? Woohoo! A 19-inning thrill at Yankee Stadium here. Okay, as for the Celtics, fresh off their win against the Detroit Pistons on Wednesday night, they traveled to Cleveland for a date with LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Boston Celtics got off to a good start in the first quarter as they went in the first quarter, leading it 28-17, and they kept up the good work as they Celtics win an halftime break, leading it 54-40. And meanwhile, the third quarter, the Cleveland Cavaliers started to dominate in the third quarter as they outscored the Celtics 37-25. But the Celtics went into the third quarter with a 2-point lead as the Cleveland Cavaliers' largest lead was only 1 point as the Celtics dominated the game from start to finish as they defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers 99-90 as they improved their record to 37-42 this season with 3 games left in the season as Marcus Smart had 19 points in the win for the Celtics while Kevin Love 19 points in the loss for the Cavaliers. As next up for the Celtics and Cavaliers will square off each other on Sunday afternoon at the TD Garden. Game time 3 o'clock. Alright, other scores around the NBA. Toronto Raptors edge out the Orlando Magic 101-99. Beyond DeMar DeRozan's 29 points. Atlanta Hawks no trouble defeating the Charlotte Hornets 104-80. Brooklyn Nets thrashed the Washington Wizards 117-80 behind. Brook Lopez has 26 points. Indiana Pacers edge out the Detroit Pistons 107-103. Milwaukee Bucks over the New York Knicks 99-91. San Antonio Spurs edge out the Houston Rockets 104-103. New Orleans Pelicans over the Phoenix Suns 90-75. Oakland City Thunder over the Sacramento Kings 116-103. At a double overtime thrill in Denver, Dallas Mavericks over the Denver Nuggets 144-143. And the Memphis Grizzlies edge out the Utah Jazz 89-88. And Los Angeles Lakers over the Minnesota Timberwolves 106-97. In NHL scores, only 2 games were played. New York Islanders over the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-1, and the Columbus Blue Jackets over the Buffalo Sabres 4-2. And the Boston Bruins season is on the line later today as the Boston Bruins will square up against the Tampa Bay Lightning down at Tampa Bay at 7:30 p.m. And the Bruins need a win here and some help from others because here's the scenario: if the Bruins could win, and then if both Ottawa and Pittsburgh lose, then the Bruins are in. If Boston could win and then both Ottawa and Pittsburgh will win, Bruins won't get in. So the Bruins need a lot of help, outside help, plus the win tonight. Okay, let's take a look at the Pawtucket Red Sox defeat the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs at Allentown, Pennsylvania, 10-8 with a 16-hit barrage. The Providence Bruins have clinched a spot in the Calder Cup playoffs with a 5-1 victory over the Worcester Sharks in Providence. Alright, let's take a look at some sports news here. Ben Crenshaw says goodbye to the Masters and hugs his former caddy Carl Jackson. The league accounts for the Jameis Winston said the potential number 1 pick in the NFL draft is ready for the NFL as a quarterback, but he still has the ground to cover to be ready for the off-field transition. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Kevin Harvick hopeful for the first win at Texas Motor Speedway on Sunday. Houston Rockets star James Harden said Friday that he would choose himself if he had a vote for NBA's most valuable player. His main competition will likely be a Golden State Warriors guard Stephen Curry. And California, Los Angeles Angels owner Artie Moreno isn't certain that Josh Hampton will play for the team again after his latest relapse into substance abuse. In Arlington, Texas, Derek Holland waited his entire career to lead the pitching staff with few double shots this season. This was Holland's opportunity to show everyone from MLB executives to the collection agency NBA says Holland's dream of leading put on hold. Los Angeles Frank Kaminsky is a national runner-up. Wisconsin and Brianna Stewart of 3-time national championship Connecticut won the John R. Wooden Award as the National College Basketball Players of the Year Friday night. World champion tops his third practice session a weekend as Mercedes shows its one-lap advantage over Ferrari. And that's going to be it for Sports Roundup at this early Saturday morning, April 11th, 2015. Late Friday, April 10th, 2015. I'm Piers, and hope you have a good night and a good morning all. See you later today or later tonight. Have a good night.